That's solar. So I wanted to focus a little bit about net metering. Has anyone in the audience heard about net metering before? Okay, good. That's good. Good understanding. Sean, you can't raise your hand. Net metering is an important construct, and Richard referred a little bit to this. It actually facilitates distributed generation. In distributed generation are the projects that you see or you hear about that are on a customer site that are what we call behind the meter. They're connected to the grid, but they're connected at the retail level. And net metering is a construct, and I'm going to show you a chart in a minute, that exists in a number of states, in a majority of states, that allows that customer or developer of that system to receive a retail credit for the power that they are putting on the grid. And I think you explained how it works in terms of during the day and later in the day. It's an important policy tool that's helped facilitate all those installations that I talked about. It results in customers, and it takes different shapes and forms in different states, but ultimately receiving a retail credit on their bill that reflects the power that they put on the grid. Where does net metering exist? As I said, it exists in a number of states. Notably, it is not a construct that is in Texas, and Texas does not have a very large at all competitive distributed generation market yet. That might change over time. This is a complicated map, but an important one. It shows the various rules that exist. You know, some states have a cap on how much net metering can happen overall by state, or it might have a cap on the system, the project size that can access net metering. There are different rules that govern this space. For those of you that are interested in this conversation, not just as it relates to net metering, but some of the other rules, I would draw your attention to the website that I have listed up there, Desire, D-S-I-R-E. It's a great space to look up kind of facts and figures and policies as it relates to what's happening in the renewable space. They have a number of maps like this that show you current policy frameworks for renewable portfolio standards, for distributed generation, and other things. So just as an aside, because we're at a facility of higher education, it's a great resource for anybody looking into this for more detail. Richard also mentioned, you know, retail rates around the country and average retail rates, and I want to mention that it's not necessarily by design, but it's no big mystery why, you know, it's the states that have the most solar are the ones that are on the coast, and the ones typically anyway. So I mentioned California and New Jersey, and the you know the southeast a little bit. Obviously, they have a lot of sun there, but you know why does California, why does New Jersey, why does Massachusetts, and New York now, why are they promoting solar? Why do they have net metering?